everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bien, and today we're going to play this game, Little Witch in the Woods. So let's start. We're going to start a new game. So I wanted to ask you to comment on this video, share your opinion on the game and on the video, so I could know did you like it or not, and should I continue. So here's our character Ellie. I wonder where the carrot was. You're still thinking about that? We found everything except the carrot. I think it's good thought we never found the carrot. There was something off about that legendary carrot super sleep. I just realized when I checked the men's restroom. Yes, there are just some lines you don't cross. We searched the whole school safe for that place, but we never found the carrot. That means the carrot was in the men's restroom. A carrot in the men's restroom, but not sense of humor. I should try Jenny later, asking her to look through the men's restroom. Can't you ask Will instead? It's the men's restroom after all. Nope, that coward finds it. He'll take it to the teacher's bowling, like before. Keep in mind that if it weren't for Will, you'd be in jail right now. Or 6 feet under. I'm so bored. It's a flashback. Flashbacks are supposed to be boring. I see why no one else wants to ride this god-awful train. It's boring enough to drive anyone insane. Hey, a ticket for this train costs 500 pies. And it stopped the witch's house in Highline, where all roads lead to. Your second place at the school of witches. Whatever, I don't care about any of that. How am I second place anyway? I even sneaked into the forbidden room twice. 3 times. I even looked through the forbidden books in the hidden library in the school basement. I still remember that horned rabbit that was as big as a house. No wonder I will start crying. So how did I manage second place? I simply didn't want to lose. Get it out and sit quietly. This is a train only for those who wants to succeed. The witch's house might be dark and damp, but it's only 3 years of your life. Fine, enough with the lecture. As a matter of fact, I'm disturbed with the rule of taking off my shoes when I get off the train. Shoes? For what? I wonder what kind of trouble you get into when we arrive. I won't fool around the moment I get there. I didn't know you had self-awareness. Don't you know about the terrible city of rules that is Highline? First thing to do is take your shoes off as soon as you get off the train. This is my first time hearing something like that. I heard that Jenny's our older sister was wearing strappy boots when she first arrived at Highline. So she almost couldn't get off because she had to unstrap them completely. See, Mom bought me new shoes as well. Didn't Aria just mean to encourage you? Now they also say that comfortable boots would be better. That's strange. It's true. I'll also ask other people if you don't believe me. So we get a keyboard, lace-up boots. It's a pain to wear lace-up boots if you're boarding the train to Highline. The truth remains one. So I had to ask the other persons in the train, should shoes be taken off then arriving at Highline? We'll ask others. So conversation using the keywords at your disposal. Okay, want some water? Okay, let's. Oh, actually, we can ask something of that. What sort of work do you do there? Here, I'm mixing my life and changing the alcohol. Wait, I think it's the other way around. I'm just an average bartender working in the most expensive place in the world. What brings you to this very expensive train? I thought you were listening to our conversation. I was still listening, but it got boring. I'm going to be an apprentice at the witch's house in Highline. After working as an apprentice for 3 years, I will able to graduate from the school for witches. Wow, Highline, that's the right proper place, isn't it? So they say. That's probably why you got the train ticket for free. You must be someone special. I don't really care about that kind of things, though. That kind of thing, what's important is what's important at the end of the day. It's best to just suck it up. You'll be glad you did later down the road, you know. Yeah, later. What's up? Is it interesting? Let me know if you need anything to drink. Oh. Let's shop. We only sell alcohol at the moment. Something on your mind. Okay. That's all. We have nothing here, so let's ask about lace-up boots. Can I take a look at your shoes? My shoes? What for? From what I've heard, you have to take your shoes off before you step foot into Highline Station. You work at the train, so you know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, that's the story. Absolutely plenty of confused passengers who are all dressed up for Highline. If you're wearing shoes of that sort, I advise you to untie them in advance. Oh yay, who reaches the Highline look first upon my shoes, or so that's how the saying goes. See, Virgil, I was right. The preppy boots Mom gave me as a present tell me just as much. Those are some nice boots. Right, my mom brought them for me. Then she found out I was graduating manga cum laude, and I googled it. It's... oh, 1 second. Let me... So once again, I googled it, and it is with honor. So I think she's got an A+ or some kind of that stuff in her exam. It sure is amazing. You're graduating manga cum laude. I don't know how it is pronouncing because it's not English or the language I know. Despite your antics, you gotta keep up with that attitude of yours. Hearing the two of you speak, I have a feeling being bored won't be an issue. Nope, it's so boring. Aren't you bored, Mr. Bartender? I've gotten used to it, but it's certainly gotten less boring thanks to you and your hat. You've been listening. Other guests would have heard about your arson at the school, which is by now. I didn't set it on fire. Really? Sure, there was a fire, but that was because I shook poison 5 times and made it explode. Poison must be shaken 3 times only, even a non-witch like me knows that. Exactly. How can you not try shaking it 4 times? I haven't heard that. But you said you shook it 5 times. Nothing happened on the 4th time, so I shook it once more. And inquisitive mind, you've already got the making of a fine witch. Thanks for the prize. I don't think he was prizing you. I should be on my way then. might have a fun trip. You can't act like a country bumpkin once you're in the city, got it? You're not going to ask just one person, are you? Why? One is never enough, you know. Even the greatest detectives never reach a conclusion based on a single piece of evidence. You have a point. So we've got notes. You can view your notes to see the keywords you have. Okay, let's see. So we've got free person, I guess. Free persons to ask. Let's find them. Like, I see there's no one in this room. So let's first ask this red-dressed animal. No, who it is? Up ahead is the engine room. So let's do all the things we did with the bartender. I'm an attendant of Brightman Railroads. My job is to ensure the passengers' comfort and safety. Up ahead this line. So chit-chat, small talk is forbidden during operations. Okay. Please save any inquiries regarding souvenirs at the station until after we exit the train. Okay, so nothing here. Let's speak about us, Lisa Boots. We don't check the passenger's outfit. Even if you don't check, it's inconvenient to get off if you wear strappy boots. There are so many different types of clothing that cause discomfort, I can't find them all. Then what about having a hard time taking off your shoes? Then you get off. Delays occur once in a while due to their shoes, but again, it's not regulated. I guess there's no fine. Isn't it a matter of harming social reputation rather than the fine? Is that so? Okay, so let's exit this conversation, and I think it's a wolf. Ordinary passenger. Hello. Oh, hello. Am I disturbing you? Negative. What's the issue? I want to ask you about something. You're on the way to Highline, right? Correct. What's the matter? Oh, it's just that you have a very blunt way of speaking. Oh, my old habits die hard, especially when one is deep in thought. You sound like the janitor from my school. Well, I used to be a soldier. So what brings you here? Speak. Should I do that? Okay. You live in Highline. Correct. I own a flower shop there. Oh. Whoa. Speak once again. Since I'm not much of a talker, I don't have anything to say in particular. Okay. I do run a flower shop, but as you can see, I'm just a normal passenger at the moment. Okay. Once again, Lisa Boots. What we are here for. Before that, what? You've been staring at my feet for a while. If there's some kind of a problem. Oh, I was going to ask anyway. Isn't it uncomfortable to wear such strappy boots? It takes some time to put them on and take them off, but I'm used to it. Then it would be hard for you when you arrive at Highline. What are you talking about? I mean, you have to take your shoes off, then you get off. What? Oh, you're kidding. I'm so sorry. I'm rather dull when it comes to things like this. Jenny, Mr. Bartender, the mystery has been solved. Did I make some kind of mistake? No, I just realized that I was deceived. Come to think of it, I remember now, it's a joke to make fun of people who visit Highline for the first time. Stop, you don't have to kill me twice by giving that much detail. I'm sorry. Are you hurting back, Luther? No, I'm not. He's trying so hard to be considerate of you. Don't ask twice. Virgil, I hate you even more now. You don't need to be too upset. When I went there for the first time in the past, I was also tricked by a colleague and took them off. That doesn't comfort me at all. I'm so sorry. How do you feel? Why are you asking me that? Your morals might fall out. Relax a bit and tell me. I can't believe Jenny deceived me. There is a reason why she's your friend. Now go back to your seat quietly and wait until we've arrived. We still have 3 more days to go. 3 more days. This is terrible as the smell of spotted shiitake mushrooms. Okay, return to your seat and wait until you arrive. Okay, let's go. Oh. Go. So, alright, now have some patience and stay seated. Okay, that was loud. I'm bored. But you just sit down. Yes, I thought that it was a lot of time, but it's like 1 minute or so. Just 1 moment. This is torture. Stare out the window if you're so bored. I'm sorry for my reading. It's getting hard. The most I read. Yeah, look outside. Look at that mountain. It must be high in a cave with strange pillars, statues, and a giant door. Sounds like the prologue to a story where you awaken a terrible demon. Wait, hold on, Virgil, shut up and look out the window at the summit of the mountain. There's a gigantic shining tree at the top. A gigantic shining tree. Why is it shining? Does it have luminous flowers? It must be beautiful up close. Give it up. This train don't stop for 2 days. I want to get out now. I hope we crash. Fat chance of that happening, so just stay bored. After all, you signed up for 3 years of even more boredom. Aren't there any crocodilians nearby? Nope. What about boa constrictors? This isn't a judge. Train robbers. This isn't the Wild West. It's a healing game, remember? So, the train stopped. Hey, a boa constrictor. The correct line is, what's going on? There's no station here. Why are we stopping? I'm not sure. Maybe there's something wrong with the train. I doubt it's a boa constrictor, though. I don't care if it's not a boa constrictor. Please just say there's some massive critical issue. Please. Okay. We'll apologize for the inconvenience. A critical issue, perhaps. She looks too happy. Very critical issue. The train cannot continue its journey due to a critical issue. Yes. Attention, the train will stop until tomorrow morning and the departure time. Can we go outside? Will likely be announced tomorrow. We will depart immediately if possible. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. one train too far from the train. Let's go. I'm not sure if you remember, but of course I remember the shining tree is at the peak. No, not that. We have to get back by tomorrow morning. And we should get going. Shining tree, so we have to search the first shining tree seen from the train. Let's go out of the train. Wow, it's so dark. If you're scared, you can go back to the train. I love it. Let's hurry. Okay, get memo board. You can view the memo board to view current jobs. Open and close, but we did it from the beginning of the game. Okay, so let's see what we can do. I think we can go there and the game would be saved. So we can go here and we'll do it in the next video. That's all for today. See you later, guys. Bye bye.